Hi Taurus, how you doing? Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, or however you celebrate this holiday season. I want to say thank you for all the views last month, and I'm glad that you enjoyed the video, and I hope you'll enjoy this one too. So, I've got it all laid out, so let's get into it. First of all, I want to tell you that you have one, two, three. I thought there was another one here. Three wish cards in this reading, okay? So there's a lot of emotional fulfillment for you in this reading, okay? Um, and I think it's because you're sorting through something, all right? In the cards that jumped out for you, first card, very first one, wish card, okay? And it says that something emotionally fulfilling is happening for you. You're able to take pride in something you've done because you're leaving something that seems stable but is not. There's something missing in it. And it could have something to do with a young person around you or it's immature energy. Okay. There's some sort of immaturity here, and that's perhaps why you're letting it go, leaving it behind, because you know that you deserve more. And this is going to fulfill a wish for you, bring you happiness, all right, that you're doing this. And part of the message here is that you need to take a pause for some reason. You could be either working really hard, rushing around, doing too much. And the message is here that you need to pause. You need to take a break, slow down in some way. And it could be around your home, something to do with your home, or you need to stay at home. You need to ground yourself. I feel like you're going through some sort of healing and need to take some time at home. You need to cleanse that dirty water, whatever that dirty water represents for you, and you need to do some healing here. And this is manifesting a wish for you. Something good is coming out of this break, this time you're taking. Again, another wish card, okay? And there's something about this grounding energy. And also, I'm going to tell you there's something about being serious at this time, okay? You need to be strategic, think logically, okay? And also, this is hardening yourself, being tougher in a way. Hi, hi, LA. You're funny. Because I feel like there's some sort of deception or something with someone around you, someone in your life. Someone may not be telling the whole truth or maybe keeping something to themselves, like not be sharing completely. And this is causing some sort of confusion. And in some way you feel like there's nothing you can do, you feel stuck, there's nothing you can do about it. But I think that the being serious, being straightforward and honest is your most successful path. And you're that part, like, for one thing, you're talking to your friends, to your family, and you're getting support from them, and you're healing something in yourself, whether it's your heart or your physical self. There might be something physically that you're healing. And so this is allowing you time to do some thinking and get grounded. And you're thinking about whatever the situation is that is, there's not something right there, and you're not sure which way to go, who to believe, or what. But I feel like there's someone's holding something back here. You're not getting the whole story and you know it. You know it. All right. But in the past, you felt like there was nothing you could do. You had to keep your mouth shut. You couldn't act in some way. There's a lot of energy here that you need to take a break. You need to just pause and think and take some time. Okay. Slow down a little bit in a way. Because I feel like you're about to take a leap forward and create growth in your life, and you're about to elevate yourself up. You're about to grow in your own self, like of who you are and what you deserve and what you want in your life. There's a possibility that you could be either working in an institution of some sort, like hospital, college, educational facility, maybe a service facility, maybe even a prison or correctional facility, because I feel like there's some sort of advancement, possibility of advancement for you there. You also could be going back to school, taking some sort of training in some way, excelling in your education, but I feel like you're moving up in a way, you're growing in that way, and I feel like it's something that hasn't started, but it's about to start. It could start in the new year. And so this is a good time, maybe over this next 2 weeks or so, for you to just rest, take a break, do some thinking, and you're about to make some changes in your life. Okay. One of those changes are to do with your heart. You want more balance in your life. You want to get what you're giving, equal give and take. You want a fair situation, because I think there's been some sort of fair unfairness or secrecy or something, confusion, maybe during that full moon that we just went by. You could have learned something, detected something, and you're thinking, you want to move past this because you could have been stuck in that for a long time, and now you're ready to move forward. Um, so you could be juggling money right now too, borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. You could be juggling something here, and you have to move slowly, kind of do what you can with what you have. Maybe this pause you're taking is because of a health condition, physical condition, financial situation. I'm not sure. So you could feel a bit vulnerable at this time. It is Christmas. And so you have to uh, uh, take things slow, measure things out. But I feel like you're about to give birth to something new. Okay. Something new is about to begin for you. And I feel like it's like I get said, you're probably going to be working with others, collaborating in some way to begin something new, something that's going to be a new way for you to earn money. Um, kind of put your piece into it, what your skills, your knowledge, your experience into something that is going to be worthwhile. Okay. And it's going to grow too, I want to tell you. But you move slowly towards that at first, and then all of a sudden it's going to blossom, it's going to take life. For some of you, there may be a new addition to the family coming in. This could be the new birth, the new life. There is, where there was two of you, there's now going to be three. So there could be a new addition, a child, a grandchild, a great grandchild, something like that. But for others of you, you're giving birth to a new job, a new source of income, um, something that you feel an equal part of. Okay. Oh, wow. That sounds really good for both of you. That's good, good, good. So, like I said, you're looking for some sort of balance in your life, equal give and take, as far as where you're working, where you're living, who your friends and relationships are. You want to be treated fairly because I think you treat people fairly. You know, you're a very fair person, Taurus. And through the winter times and through maybe these next few months, you're going to need to measure out your income or your energy or something like that because there's something new beginning. And sometimes when there's something new beginning, there's this transition period in between this and that. And so there's a bit of balancing act with your finances, perhaps, okay? But this is going to progress forward and you're going to feel more in control, okay, in the new year. I'm feeling some strong energy with an air sign, um, possibly Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra personality. Doesn't have to be. This could also be part of you where you're much more serious. You know, you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's, getting a strategic plan in place, where it's not just you're all over the place. You're you have a plan in mind, and you're getting things together. You know, you have a plan, and you're getting in more control of the situation. Also, your boss, landlord, could be um, helping you in this way, helping you make a plan, but I feel like you're moving forward. You can see growth starting to happen for you, and it's in its fertile beginnings. Okay. The Fool says you're off on a new adventure. You're ready to take a risk. As long as it's a fair situation, and that's what you're looking for, something that's fair and it's give and take. The other thing, too, is that along with financial, resolution, it could be a situation where for instance, if you're the place you live, perhaps you're paying part the rent and money, but the other part is in labor, or you're helping someone. So you could, let's just say, I'm making up an example. You find a place where they need a live-in helper for an older person, so this person might need help making meals or shoveling the driveway, or like driving them around to their appointments in exchange for rent. So it's kind of half of this and half of that. It's not all just paying rent, but there's some sort of deal happening, give and take situation here that I feel that could come up for you that really works for you. Okay. For your situation, Makana, I hope I'm saying your name right. You might be helping taking care of their animals, while they're at work. And you are good with animals. And so, there might be a deal there for you in that way. So, anyway, and I feel like you're going to be feeling more in control, but I feel like there's some sort of a partnership happening here. Okay. Um, you have a lot of threes here. Okay. And threes are, because one is the idea, two is the plan or the meeting, and three, where it starts to come together, it starts to move forward. All right. And I feel like there's someone that's possibly helping you here. I feel like it could be a family member. You find out about something through a family member or a friend, or someone that's close to you, someone that wants to help. And I feel like it's a situation where something's gone wrong, okay? Not to do with you, but to do with someone else. And that's why this opening happens, okay? Something's gone wrong with someone else, and now there's an opening, and they're looking for someone to fill that spot. And this is an opportunity for you to help out for one thing, and it just works for you. It's the right balance. It's a give and take is a strong message here in your reading, okay? Um, where are we here? All right. So in the cartomancy, so it shows a pause, okay? It shows a pause in a financial situation. And I think that there's a friendly person around that wants to help you, or passes on an opportunity, okay, for you that could really work out for you to help your ambitions. So this could help you financially with whatever you have, and helps this other person out too. So this is something that ideally works for you with what you have, okay? um, I feel like there was a pause in their situation as well, and that's why they needed to think about what it was. So there might be a time in between that person and you, or that situation and this situation, and then they're ready to move forward. I think they either hear about you or you hear about them, and the situation works perfectly. All right. Because if you have a loved one or animals that you love, you don't just trust anybody with them. You want someone to treat them right and care for them right. I know if someone were taking care of my dogs or my mom, I'd really want to know that they're being cared for in the right way. And so it might be really, really good situation because they trust you with that person or those creatures. So here we go. So here is someone who's usually the King of Spades is seen as single, not by choice. So they could be widowed, separated, divorced, something in on their own in some way, and they see you and only you as their ideal person. And then we have the contract, the agreement, the deal. This could require a signature, like you agree on these terms. Usually I see this Ace of Diamonds as a piece of paper, okay? It also is a new beginning financially, something, an opportunity that opens up for you. Could be communication, sometimes it's a letter, phone call, email, that sort of thing. But I also see it as some sort of an agreement that is ideal for you. Okay. And this person that it's with, they don't have other people to take care of them or their creatures that they have, whatever it is that they need help with. Okay. And so this is why it works out for both of you, really. Um, so, yes, again, so 10 of diamonds. 10 of diamonds is financial success in some way. Doesn't mean you're getting a bunch of money, but it's a situation financially that works out for you perfectly. And it says that you're closing a door and you're opening another one. You're ready to move on to a new situation. And here is the business meeting. And in the business meeting is where we work out the plan. Okay. This is where the plan comes together. And here we have another king. This is a soft hearted, sweet person, good intentions. This could be you or them. This is usually a blue eyed man, could be a woman too. And they need help. They need a partner. They need an agreement, be part of a team. So this is some sort of a meeting to work out a plan, an agreement in some way. All right. And this is going to work out perfectly for you. Oh, that's amazing, LA. That's awesome. That's like that would be perfect for you. So here is another meeting. This is a friendly meeting. There's a like I think this is more of a friendly friendship business meeting, that's something that's going to work out perfectly for both of you. Again, I feel again like this is part work, part something else, home, financial, something that you're going to be in agreement with. And this is going to, you're going to take steps in your work. So I feel like you're going to be applying yourself in some way in this situation. It's hard work and perseverance. This is very focused energy where you're building something, okay? And the threes, like I said, is where the plan starts getting into motion. It's part of a wheel that starts turning for you. And and I think that it benefits both sides, the situation, but it does require hard work and perseverance. This isn't just a free ticket. This is where you're putting in something, some sort of work and focus, okay? Wow, this is really beautiful. So, again, here is the Nine of Hearts, another wish card. So, something is coming together with you along with the Ace of Hearts, that is the home, you know, the home, security, happiness. This is going to make you very, very happy, okay? Now, I think it's going to come through someone that it's coming through a situation that didn't work out. So maybe someone in that position that was living there, that was helping out, um, did something wrong. Like maybe they stole something or they were unreliable. Could have been a young person too, because I felt like that immature energy, remember? And this could be immaturity where they were unreliable, didn't take it seriously. Something didn't work out there that is going to bring you some sort of a blessing, good luck, happiness, you know, a wish that's going to work out for you. All right. But I feel like it's from someone else's bad luck. But it's also from them not fulfilling what they said they would fulfill. So make sure you do. All right. Um, and you're able to get out of a sticky situation that you're in, you know, and move into something more, the happier situation. So another 10 here and an ace altogether. All right. So whatever you were working on before is going to end. That is over. That is so that you can move on to something else. I see there is business talk here, money talk. This person or situation, you might be negotiating what you can afford. So say it's $1,000 a month, let's just say, and you say, well, I can only afford 700. So that means you need to do 300 in work every month, or in time spent every month. The amount is still the same, but how you pay it is going to be, you know, portioned through two kinds of efforts. I see that whatever situation you were in or are at the present time is going to come to an end, because you're talking a new situation with someone else. Um, and I feel like the time where you are is coming to an end. So you have a time limit to figure this out. You might feel a bit of pressure, but I think that this is a really good move for you, and you're able to negotiate a fair exchange in this situation. Now, the surprise is okay. So I feel like it's someone with a health condition. I got to tell you, there's health condition in this reading. So you or the person you're helping, the person you're living with, the person, I don't know, is there's some sort of health condition in some way that they're dealing with, whether it's temporary or long term, okay? And it has, they are doubtful about what they can do. They could be doubtful. It could change really what they can do now forever. So let's just say you broke your wrist, okay? And after, it's just not as strong as it used to be. So you no longer can do lifting jobs now. You have to redirect your energy into a new focus. You have to now think about, a sit down job, or, maybe a security job, or something that doesn't require lifting, because your wrist isn't just what it used to be anymore. So you you may have to change what you're doing, and in some ways it gives you doubt. You're thinking, oh God, I've always been a lifter, what am I going to do now? And so you just have to switch gears. And, I strongly suggest that you talk to your friends and the people around you, and they'll say, well, why don't you do this? You're really good at that. Why don't you do that? Like, they will give you ideas that you're not thinking of. You're like, oh, yeah, I could do that. I could do this. And so it's really good to bounce your doubts off other people, because they see things in you that you're not seeing, okay? And so you will heal from this, but you may have to change or adjust what you have been doing into something new, what you now can do. On the other hand, the person that you're helping, moving in with, working for, is now dealing with a health situation and can no longer fulfill it all on their own. They can't complete it. Like if they have a business that involves lifting and they can't lift, well, now I need to figure something out. I can't do all this anymore. I need help. So that's where you come in. So somehow this is going to work out. And um and so they're having doubt, or you're having doubt, but this is a promising situation for you, because of this limitation or this change adjustment in what you can do and how you can do it, okay? But there is a way. There is a way. So what I like about this reading is, through this difficulty, through this change, through this situation where you feel stuck, there's a better situation coming for you. You know, this is opening up a doorway to something more promising and better for you. And I think stability, to tell you the truth, and something that you feel a little more control in. You might feel vulnerable at this time, because, you're thinking, um, how am I going to develop this? But there is a doorway opening. Whenever a door closes, another door opens. Okay. And it's one of the important things. If this is your health, you really need to take that rest, that time, for one thing, so you can heal properly, and also so that you can figure out, oh, look at that. I don't know. I don't think that's you guys doing this. I've hit something in the settings that I don't even know I hit. As you guys know, I'm technically dumb, and I've hit something somehow that triggers these reactions, but they're fabulous. I love them. It's so funny. Happy festivities, exactly. Um, hi, Kiki. So this this situation where you feel, ah, frig, how am I going to figure this out now? Or where am I going to get the money for that? Is opening another door. And it looks like you're at a fence that you can't get over, but it's not. It's wanting you to change direction, to think of other alternatives, open your mind, be objective, and like I said, most importantly, network with the people around you. Tell them your worries, tell them your concerns, tell them your limitations, and they're going to say, well, why don't you just do that? Like, to them it's easy. It's like, well, this is easy. You're so good at that, why don't you do that? Or I know someone who's looking for this. And you're thinking, oh, well, I could do that. This might work out perfectly. This is going to be kind of a surprise pop up situation that happens for you. And you're going to be like, I can't even believe my luck. With three wish cards, three. And also, I think there's there's two, let me hold on, let me have a look here. So there's two aces plus the fool. This is new beginnings, taking a risk, and to a situation that is give and take. Okay, you're going to give a little, they're going to give a little. It's this negotiation. It's this fair situation that works out for both people. Okay, so this is really nice, I think, and also you're going to feel of use. You're going to feel of use, like you're helping someone and they feel that way too. They feel like, oh, I'm helping out this person, but I couldn't do it without them. And you're feeling that too. So it's partnership, working together. Okay. There's a strong energy here for that, working together. So I would love to hear later in the month how this works out for you, because it's so interesting. I see a lot of meetings, like get together, talking with this, working out, how it could work for you, how it could work for them. And I like this idea because it's negotiation. You're thinking, yeah, I can do that. Or I can't do that on Tuesdays because I have this thing on Tuesday. Then they're like, that's fine. Wednesday is fine. So it's negotiation, working out a plan, a deal, what works for both of you. Okay. Um what was the other thing? It was just on the tip of my tongue. I was thinking of uh oh, yes, that's it. So I'm going to be a little bit late with some of my February videos. I'm going on vacation in January and I don't get back till like the 26th or something like that. And so I might be a little bit late in February for your readings. Good. Really do that. I would really like to hear. I find it is interesting to learn how this worked out, because for some people it may not be a place to live or a job. It might be something else, how it affected your life. And so I don't always think of everything or say everything, but it's the dynamics of, how something's not working out, something's just not quite fitting. And so you reluctantly leave it, although not feeling stuck, not knowing where that light is going to come from. And it does. Okay. But you know that this isn't working right now. Right. So, I just love that. And in earlier, like maybe right now, you're thinking you're confused. You're like, I have no idea. You could be thinking working into the night, disturbing your sleep, even thinking, what in the world am I going to do? But a light is coming, an opportunity is coming, a doorway is coming for you. Okay. So don't lose too much sleep. Just rest, get your rest now, because you're going to be busy in January and the months to come. And I'm really happy for you. Anyway, do let me know and enjoy your holidays. And I love you so much. Anyway, take care. Have a great day. And I'll talk to you soon. Mwah. Bye now.